Game Talk.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Game Talk. We sort of wandered into an area we weren't supposed to be at yet. That was fun. I got attacked by some fiery monsters from the Called, and they kicked my butt, so I had to run away. Oh, wow! I'm down to 24 energy. Wow, that hurt a lot more than I thought it would. So I'm actually kind of in a bit of a bad way right now, aren't I? That's not good. Let's hope I can get some energy back on the rebound here. There goes Weebat. Tony gains 10 energy. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Although I don't think I got much rebound because of all the extra damage I took. But, yeah, the Called was pretty scary. We also found a place that we are definitely coming back to later so that we can have some more fun. And that is going to involve, of course, finding some greater Hirons, although I need to get access to a special shop first. That, and I don't think I really want to try going in there until I'm about level 30. Because if the monsters from Called were causing me trouble, greater Hirons will absolutely destroy me. Like, they do like 100 damage with regular attacks, and I don't even have anything with that many hit points yet. So, we're going to be having some fun now. Alright, Wasperines! Wasperines! Oh, I'm encountering that one a lot. I think that's the one that has the horn attack. I think this is what I've been using recently, so we are going to... I'm going to try to focus on getting my energy back, and hopefully, if I'm faster than this darn thing, I can defeat it in a single blow. There we go. Tony gains 11 energy. Yeah, so I get some rebound back on that. Get a little profit there. More Tusk Wisp. That's good. I'm level 15. Yay! Now I just need my my monsters to get there. Yeah, I know I've been taking 4 episodes in this same darn tunnel. I'm trying to keep it interesting by talking about history, talking about the past, although I don't know how much more I can talk about, really. The game only got out 4 sets before it perished. It died from the 2-year curse. Yeah. Which is a real shame. Like I said, it's rare to see card games that can manage to get this level of character or develop new, interesting methods. I mean, Lightseekers is definitely a good one that that had that sort of thing. But that's something I look for in card games, is they have coherent systems to them. Like Magi-Nation had a system that lets you search out your deck for cards at the start of your game. Like, each character had a starting set of equipment, some signature abilities, and you actually draw 2 cards in Magi-Nation, although weirdly, you don't draw until the end of your turn. You energize, then you have your main phase, then you have your battle phase, then you have your summon monster phase, then you have, I believe you have a main phase 2, and then you have your draw step at the end of your turn. Oh, that's right, I leveled up, so I was able to get all that energy back. That was good, that was lucky. I probably got a lot of that experience just fighting in Called. That Saberback, I think, got me a lot of experience points there, hopefully. Oh, there goes the Porky Slime. Oh, man, I've been talking so much, I'm actually starting to get a little lightheaded. Oh, just how much longer can I talk like this? It's, But I want to remember this pathway for later, because I'm definitely going to come back here once I get access to the item that allows me to blast through walls. And, you actually have to pay for those items. Alright, I think after just a couple more fights here, I'm going to try to advance the story. Because I need to get to a new area if I want to get some of the cool stuff I want. I'm actually having a bit of trouble remembering some of this game. I don't remember what learns the interesting underneath moves that I want to use in order to get ahead. There we go, Wasperine's level 11. Yeah, we're doing a lot better now with all those increased stats. Tony wins. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. It's pretty straightforward, the underneath, because this is just a mine shaft. It's a mine shaft that doesn't really branch out at all, though it's kind of weird seeing grass underground. Oh, almost there. Let's try to get in a couple more fights, and then I'm gonna try to get the story to move on. So let us, Volbor. Yep. The weird squid thing that hovers in caves. It's like a mind flayer, I guess. Man, this brings me back. 6 Animite and Volbor found. And I'll have a lot of Animite too, so hopefully I'll be able to make some underneath rings right away the moment I find that ring cellar. Oh, more digging. I think there was something useful this way. Or this might even be the way to the village. Oh, what's here? Oh, I'm going... Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. It never ends! Oh, I think I'm gonna get that... I'm gonna get that printed on a shirt. Tony can't hold another Baloo leaf, because I think that's gonna be true for the rest of the game. Because unlike in a lot of games, I don't think you can actually exceed the health point maximum on these guys. In the actual card game, you can go well above your starting energy. You can do the same with like in Hearthstone and stuff like that. Hearthstone does have a lot of character to it, although Hearthstone is actually based on the World of Warcraft trading card game. It actually had a physical card game that lasted, I think, actually quite a while. It lasted like 2 or 3 years before being replaced with Hearthstone, although a lot of that was because of the loot cards, and you could get some useful materials in the game by buying the booster packs, and that was basically what kept the game afloat for a while. But it didn't last either. When Hearthstone came out, it basically replaced it. But a lot of the cards and especially a lot of the artwork from Hearthstone actually came from cards from the World of Warcraft trading card game. So that's a little bit of interesting history for you. Okay, I have a level 15 creature. I think it gains a new ability here. Ability Thorns was learned. All right. So now Leaf Choco is even more powerful. Yeah. Monsters usually learn attacks. They have a starting attack, then they learn a second attack at level 15 and a third one at level 30. Leaf Choco is a bit weird in that it is physically very bulky. He doesn't really have much of a special attack stat except for the item I've equipped to it, but it learns like nothing but special attacks. But that's nice because it has all that extra bulk, which means that it's able to make the most of them, at least until I'm able to replace it with what I uncover in the near future. So let's see. Let's focus here and let's actually try it out. Thorns. You can see it costs more, but you're gonna see what this move does pretty quickly here. Lost Breen fights Brub. How you doing, Brub? I just had a Wolverine fight a Brub. How you doing, Brub? Goodbye, Brub. Hope you don't like pain, Brub. It's the kind of thing I do every day, Brub. It's what I live for, Brub. Oh yeah, like a lance stabbing. I thought it like grew thorny vines or something, huh? 10 energy for the defeat, so I got some rebound. Okay. Let's continue to make our way towards the underneath. Oh, hey, another cave. Tony can't hold another Baloo leaf. Ah, jeez. Oh. Yeah, I think I need the called item to get across there, or I need either the called item or the Ardarial item to get across there. Might be a bit before we get there. I think for now, I will be satisfied heading for the goal. I think I'm almost out of the mines. The mines are pretty long, and it's particularly unbearable. The first time I played this game, I actually did not know for the longest time that there was a B button. Like, there was a cutscene where you're in the room and all of a sudden moving fast, like, oh, whoa, I'm running, how am I doing that? So, the first time I went through the mines here, I actually walked the whole way, and it was unbearable. I am so glad I finally figured out how to use the how to use the B button to run. That was a very, very important development for me. So there you go. You learned a thing about Kodak today. He doesn't always read the instructions. Doesn't always understand how to game. And this was before holding B to run was an established thing. This thing had hold B to run before the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. It was not before Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy VII I think was Final Fantasy VII was several years old at this point, I believe. In fact, I think we were on the pretty close to getting things like the PlayStation 2 at that point. Final Fantasy VII was actually one of the first games I got for the PlayStation 2. The first game I got for the PlayStation 2 was Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. And once I finished exhausting that, I was I basically went to a game store and said, hey, what are the good games? And they're like, well, Final Fantasy games are pretty good. Final Fantasy X's the newest one, and Final Fantasy VII is a pretty good one that has a greatest hits release. So I bought both of those games home on the same day, and even though both of them were technically my first Final Fantasy games that I owned, although the first one I played was actually Final Fantasy VI, then called Final Fantasy III, 10 was the first one I finished. 10 is the one I actually wound up liking more than Final Fantasy VII, and it's because 10 basically in Final Fantasy X they had like a complete idiot sitting in the room who would like say the obvious things, and they just kind of went with it. It's like, you know, the wait bar system, the active time battle gauge system that Final Fantasy is so proud of that makes you wait to take your turn. Somebody was sitting in the room, was like, well, can't the computer just tell who's supposed to go next and just move to their turn? And then, you know, everybody collectively slapped their heads in the room and realized that they probably should have done that 5 games ago. But, yeah. Final Fantasy X was a lot more fun to me. It was a lot more about finding proper strategy. Yeah, can you imagine, like, walking the distance of these mines like I did back in the day? But yeah, now that you can just hold B to run, it's a whole lot easier for me, but alright. Oh, man, this is, I forgot how long these mine shafts were. Oh, great, there's a fork in the road specifically to get me lost. Oh, boy. Okay, that's probably the way forward, I think. Yeah, getting between realms is kind of difficult. If only the Eldritch All could be used to fast travel. I don't think I'm pretty sure they don't give you fast travel in this game, and believe me, I wish there was fast travel. Speaking of fast, wow, that actually took up a lot of time. It's time for us to move on, and hopefully this will be the last episode where I get stuck in a cave and we'll actually be able to move the plot along. Until next time.